Bourbon Barkeep. My name's Curtis. You have tuned into a House Call Wednesday. House Call Wednesday, what's that? You're new here. Fantastic. Welcome. Blind battles. I don't know what's in front of me, hence the numbers on the top, or at least the colors, depending on what you can see. We pour them, we score them, then we do a reveal and figure out, do the labels even matter? Outside of figuring out what you're buying. But in terms of quality, does it matter? Let's see. We're poured up. We are ready for battle 39. Let's do it, baby. Glass A on the nose. It's like a chocolate-covered strawberry. Vanilla. Little caramel in there, but that's chocolate-covered strawberry I'm all about. Some cherry, vanilla, like a nice rich vanilla. Some apple kind of coming out. If you move this guy around, it starts to wake up a bit more. But a little apple, a little cinnamon, a little apple pie in there. Some nice baking spice coming out there at the end. Nice and fruity, a little chocolate in there. Let's go on the palate, see if it translates, and I kind of hope so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That apple really ramps up. That apple pie really ramps up. The apple pie kind of has that nice kind of apple juice, you know, the sticky stuff in it. There's got to be a word for it, but you know, that cinnamon's kind of ramped in there. Oh yeah, that's nice. Cherry starting to come out. This really sweet kind of candy cherry coming out. As it leaves the tongue and leaves the taste in my mouth, that nice like cherry candy coming out. What type of candy is that? Even like that strawberry still is there too. Nice bright red fruits, cinnamon, vanilla, caramel. That's not bad. Okay, sip 2. That's the one that really matters. That's the one that counts. That's the one that I feel like it actually tastes like. So let's do that. I don't know how much more I would change after that sip 2. It's great. There's that rich apple, cherry, strawberry goodness to it. It's like pie fillings, but they're not mixed together because you experience all three of them. That cinnamon hangs around on the tongue for a long time. Kind of zaps you. It's a little sharp in terms of like the spice of the cinnamon, but if you like a good red hot or something, you're probably gonna like this one. Finishes in the chest quite nicely, if you will. A little bit of oak, but overall it's like this really nice kind of candied sweetness, if you will. Yeah, I'm here for it. Stays sweet. I can't get a lot of anything else to kind of bring that complexity around. So if I was poking holes, it's there. But overall, it doesn't go into like this sickeningly sweet. It's done well. Proof is where I would want it to be. It's not overpowering, but it definitely lets you know it's there. Probably punching at 110, 115, which is great. Let's get glass B on the nose and see what we're up against. Whoa, that is chocolate and cherry. Vanilla. Maple and caramel. Wow, that chocolate, cherry, vanilla is strong. Oak, like a kind of a damp oak. Whew. Okay. That's intense. All right, let's get on the palate and see what we got. Wow. Okay. Chocolate, cherry, vanilla, little graham cracker in there, a little bit of oak presence. Yeah, starting to turn a little sour in the back, but Man, that viscosity that's like drinking motor oil. Goodness. That's smooth, sweet, just a touch of sour in the back. Where you're like, I don't know. But man, whatever coats the palate is great, sweet, and rich. I do wish that it had maybe like that chocolate. I wish almost was like a dark chocolate to kind of just bring it down just a little bit, because that maple syrup, vanilla, it's intense. If you like sweet, this is it. Let's see what we got in sip 2 and go from there. Sip 2 it's great. It's dessert in a glass. It is the chocolate covered cherry like cordial, you know what I'm talking about? To where, boy, that is intense oiliness and you love it. Apple is still here, which I don't feel like was on the nose, but starts to come out. But once you kind of get around the chocolate, cherry, and vanilla, yeah, that's there. A little baking spice. This one seems to shine on mouthfeel. Feels like the same proof in terms of this probably 110 to 115 range. Drinks nice. This one has a little more cinnamon going on, not in a bad way, but that oiliness is something, that's for sure. All right, so where we go from here? I'm going to revisit a little bit more, see if anything else pops out, poke some holes in it, score them, do a little bang for the buck. If you're new here, that's a fun explanation for you, so stay tuned, and then we'll see who wins. Battle 39's intense, man. I love the flavors in here. I think that Glass B would be something that someone that likes sweeter whiskey would gravitate towards over Glass A. I think the cinnamon is really ramped up and stays there. So there was no acclimating, if you will, to that spice that sits on the tongue. I personally like it. So I won't dock it by any means, but man, the oiliness of Glass B was really impressive. There was a little more oak coming out on Glass B. So maybe that's a little older, but I think that these are very similar proofs. And yeah, let's jump into the scoring piece of this. We got some categories that helps us kind of find our way, if you will. But Glass A is apple pie and cherry pie in a glass with heavy cinnamon. Delightful, love a good pie, as you can probably tell by some of the features in my face. But here we are. Let's score Glass A. It's great. Is it? No. It's the good stuff. It was a little thin, goes pretty sweet. I really enjoy it, to be fair. Just lacked a little bit of depth, a little bit of mouthfeel as well. Let's go 79. I think it's knocking on the door of great. I do really enjoy it. Maybe on a different day, could be in those low 80s, but at least tonight, that's how it's hitting. I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling a little Russian judge. I don't know. Glass B now. That mouthfeel is fantastic. It goes a little too vanilla, if you will. That chocolate covered cherry is fantastic. I think that someone that gravitates, like I said, to the sweeter piece is going to rank this higher than Glass A. I'm not one of those people. I enjoy that cinnamon spice to it. So in this case, I'm going to go very close below. Lucky Sevens, 77. So maybe that's the gold star that Glass B needed to lose in the senses. Now, I need to reveal the prices. Then we need a little bang for the buck scoring. Bang for the buck. What did I pay for it? What's it worth? Would I pay above it? Did I make a massive mistake? Yep. A lot of highlights. A lot of highlights went through. But let's get that revealed to myself, and then we'll reveal the bottles. All right, 39. We got Glass A, $60. That's not bad. It's not bad. Glass B, $65. That's also not bad. Now, granted, that doesn't bode well for Glass B in terms of total score, but 65, that's not bad. There's no categories to help me here. I wish there was. It's just more of a feeling. What does the gut say? And Glass A at $60, definitely got it. Gladly pay 60. Would go up to 75. Yeah, 75. Let's go. We'll stick with the lucky sevens. We'll go 77. Feels nice. I would pay above it. Got my money's worth. Definitely should be up in those mid to high 70s. 65 on Glass B, I feel like is justified. Maybe on a different day, the senses are reversed. That's not this day, though. So maybe I just keep this battle in here and redo it over and over again. Who knows? But at $65, I would probably still pay that $75 price tag. I think someone's going to really gravitate towards this based off of the tasting notes, hopefully of this channel, and they're going to be super pumped about it. The oiliness makes it, I kind of thought it was going to be a little more expensive actually, but in terms of what I tasted, what I'd be willing to pay, it's the exact same, or I could save the $5. It's going to be a little below. So that being said, we're going to make it just a little below, and it's going to be 76. I think it does extremely well, and on a different night, this could be a very different battle. But do you want this apple cherry pie, or do you want this chocolate covered cherry just wrapped in vanilla somehow? They just injected it into it. I don't know. So, time for bottle reveal. Glass A took it on senses, barely. Bang for the buck, barely. Let's see what we got. Battle 39, Glass A. Oh. Weller Antique 107. I don't know if it's my favorite Weller, but it's top 2. I love it. I love it. And we got Maker's Mark 46 Cask Strength French Oat. I should have picked up on that French Oat. Missed a chance to be smart. Damn it. That chocolate and that vanilla, that makes so much more sense. Damn it. Okay, well, different day. It's a different day. Here we go. Are they the same? No. I'm sure that's why I put it in here. Very different tasting notes, different experiences, but I feel like a lot of the people that are looking for Weller, really enjoying Weller, not a slight, really like the sweetness, if you will. They may enjoy Maker's Mark 46 Cask Strength French Oat. God, what a horrible bottle name. Just, come on, let's wrap it up. They may enjoy it better. All the tasting notes. I'm not going to go back through them. Not the same, not a substitute. Very good, very close in terms of the experience. Man, that French Oak is going to haunt me. 110 though. I mean, I think I got that. I think I did. And if I didn't, I'm going to delete it. And you'll never know. Like, subscribe. I hope this helped. I hope for the person out there, guy, girl, they, them, it, anything else, I don't know. If you're running low in the Weller, take a shot at Maker's Mark. It's not bad. I'm actually not a big Maker's Mark fan. That was actually pretty good. That's why we do it blind. Because if I would have saw these together, I'd been like, absolutely not. Weller reigns. But not tonight. Take the labels off and see what happens. Like, subscribe, and let's see what the next matchup is.